Welcome back to Man Them Talk Arsenal. I'm Therese. I'm trying to say, I wish I could say that this is a big game that we've got upcoming on Wednesday, but unfortunately, the title race has been lost when we lost to West Ham and when Liverpool went and pumped, absolutely demolished Manchester City at their ground as well. But anyways, this Wednesday, Arsenal are playing Nottingham Forest at their ground, the City ground. But before I start this match preview, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on as well. I might as well be honest, going into this game, am I confident that we can get a result at Nottingham Forest's ground? My answer is hell no. And I know there's going to be people calling me negative, saying, why am I not backing my team? Tell me why I should back this team. Do you know how much times I put my body on the line? And I'm not the only Arsenal fan that has, but I'm just speaking for myself. There's been too many times this season where I've put my body on this line, backed this team, yeah, even when it's looking highly unlikely that we're going to get the job done, and been disappointed too many times, and enough is enough. And it's getting to the point where we're playing for pride now, yeah. The season is done. The Premier League is done. We're going to end the season with no silverware. We're not winning the Premier League. Liverpool with their 11-point gap. We're not winning the Champions League. As soon as we butt Real Madrid and Atletico, you know, the way we're playing right now, we are going to be absolutely annihilated. So forget about that dream as well. Right now, we are playing for pride, bro. Because I'm going to be so real with you, look. This is just my opinion. I feel like we are going to finish top four, but we are in the top four race, if that makes sense. Man City, we don't know what they're going to do. They can, you know, pull a string of games. They can get a 5-6 win streak, bro. This is Pep Guardiola we're talking about, the best manager arguably football has ever seen. You know, if he makes his team tick, they are a team that's going to be competing for top four. Newcastle, we've seen them, and we still have to go to their ground, by the way. We still have to play them, and we saw how they cheated us in the Carabao Cup. And then we got Nottingham Forest this game as well. If we lose this game, they go 3 points behind us. So for me, if we are not careful, we have gone from being the title challenging team, you know, to now in the top four race, man. Going into this Nottingham Forest game, I'm going to ask a simple question to all of the viewers right now. Do you see us scoring a goal in this game? Yeah, and if you do, where is the goal coming from? Because for me, I have no clue. I don't see us scoring against a stubborn Nottingham Forest team. You know, let's be real. They are one of the best teams in the Premier League right now when it comes to a low block. If they go 1-0 up, apart from the Newcastle game, you know, where they lost 4-3, and even they made a very good comeback, you know, and they could have won it in the end. But anyways, before the Newcastle game and before this bad run of form, you could say, you know, even though they slapped, what was it, Brighton 7-0, whenever Nottingham Forest go 1-0 up, they are the most stubborn defence, and it's very, very hard to break them down. And this is the worst team that could possibly try, you know, and come back from a 1-0 lead against Nottingham Forest, bro. Have you seen our front line? Is our goal going to come from Sterling off the bench? Is it going to come from Marino off the bench? Is it going to come from Trossard starting? You know what I mean? Where is our goal going to come from? I need someone to tell me, because I have no confidence going into this game. I am not looking forward to it. I'll be so real. I feel like, you know what? Again, I might be negative, but this may be a downward curve for us, bro, because we lose this match. Like I said, Nottingham Forest are 3 points behind us, and now the nerves start creeping up, you know. And then we got the Champions League. If we don't do well in that, then, you know, people are going to be questioning our terror and stuff, you know. So listen, it's a must-win game. Even though the league is over, we are playing for pride at this point. You know what? Let's go straight into the starting 11. In goal, of course, I'm going to go with David Raya. Right back, you know what? I'm going to switch up Timber. You've been an absolute soldier, you know, playing week in, week out, every 3-4 days. Coming back from an ACL injury, man. Superb from you, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's absolute, and their levels you play at as well, you know, the intensity you play at every single 90 minutes. You deserve a break. Ben White, we saw him come on for like 5 minutes against West Ham, you know. I'd start him in this game and then maybe sub him off 60th minute, man, you know. I feel like we need to refresh things as well, and maybe it's overlapping against a tough, stubborn Nottingham Forest defence, you know. That could be the best thing for us going forward. So yeah, Ben White, I'm gonna start him for his first game back since that injury, since that surgery. Centre back pairing, of course, Saliba, Gabriel, man, and then left back with Miles Lewis-Skelly getting a red card. It's going to have to be Calafiori left back, isn't it, man? So yeah, my back four is Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, and then onto the midfield. I'm not going to lie, I did not like what I saw against West Ham. That is our best midfield, but it wasn't looking like the best midfield. It got overrun. I don't know if the nerves got to Declan Rice. I don't know what it was. Partey was sloppy. We all know how Odegaard's been poor for this whole season, if we're being so real, man. And I want to switch it up. But you know what's crazy? We have no injuries in the midfield, and I'm still finding it hard to switch up because, you know, with Marino playing striker and stuff, that kind of, You know, I don't want to see him in the midfield, you know, in this attacking crisis. So he's a name that's, you know, been removed. Who else is there? There's Jorginho. Is Jorginho gonna come on and do better than Thomas Partey or Declan Rice? No, he's not. The brother's like 33, 34 years old. So really and truly, it's not only our attack that's suffering, it is also the midfield, bro. These options, these lack of options, it's poor. And you know what? When Zinchenko came on against West Ham, not to say I was impressed, but I feel like he just kept things ticking and he made us more fluid. I'm actually going to start him in the midfield. Thomas Partey, I'm going to drop you, man. I don't want you playing week in, week out anyway, man. You know, so I'm actually going to drop Thomas Partey, and then I'm going to play Declan Rice in the 6th. I'm going to drop him back to his favourite position. Zinchenko in the left centre mid role. Odegaard, I'm going to start him right centre mid. Do I want to start him? Hell no. But do we have options, man? I'm sorry. It was a poor decision to loan out Fabio Vieira as well. I'm sorry, but that is another poor position, bro. We are lacking options in the midfield. For me, Fabio Vieira, he actually maybe could have done a job against a Nottingham Forest, you know, a team that is stubborn. His creativity, we could need that. But you know what? He's out there in Porto. We don't have another option. I don't want to start Odegaard, but what can I do? I have to start him, mate. I know it's going to be another stinker, man, and, you know, people are going to be calling for his name. But for me, I know Odegaard, he's not a number 10. He's a number 8. But is Arteta ever going to do it? No. You know why? Because he's too stubborn. But anyways, that's another story for another day. My midfield 3 is going to be Declan Rice in the 6, Zinchenko and Odegaard in front of Rice, man. And then on to the front 3. I want to start off with the striker spot because I told you, look, about Marino starting, by the way. I said in that match preview for the West Ham game, I said that. Why would we... I said in that West Ham... I said, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Yes, he came on and scored 2 goals, but why the hell would you change that? Why would you not keep him as an impact sub, you know? Because, listen, West Ham, they play a 5-back. What if they figure out this whole Marino, you know, striker thing? What then? We have no plan B off the bench. We are depending on Sterling to come on and change the game. It's not going to work. I would rather Marino come on, you know, and be that target man. I said we should not start Marino, but you know what? Arteta, he went for starting Marino, and all of the Arsenal fan base was twerking for Marino, saying, oh yes, you know, it's glad that Sterling was benched. And I even talked about Sterling's confidence as well. Him dropping Sterling from Marino, it will drop his confidence. And after that, Raheem Sterling's career at Arsenal, I know it was done before, but now it's cemented in the ground, you know, there is no coming back for this. And Marino started, it was an absolute stinker, and then Sterling comes on, he takes a stupid free kick, shoots at the wall, man. I told you lot, but you know what? Listen, I'm going to go with my gut again. Yeah, I know that Marino's better coming off the bench. He's not a striker and should not be playing the whole 90 minutes at striker. I'm sorry. I know Arteta's going to go with it, but that's not me. Striker, I'm going to start trusting again in that false 9 role. Not to say he's done the best, you know, in the first game where he played it, but look at our options, bro. We have no other choice. So yeah, Trossard in that false 9. Right wing, I'm going to go with Ethan, of course, you know, our best player in this team right now. I'm going to be so real. And the left wing is going to be Sterling. Not to say I'm confident with Sterling, but like I said, I would rather Marino come off the bench than Sterling come off the bench. That's my starting 11. On to the score predictions now. Call me negative. I couldn't give 2 monkeys. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to Forest. I think Arsenal are going to lose. It's just the way I see it. I just genuinely don't see us scoring. I think they score an early goal and then, you know, they just sit back into the low block. We struggle to break them down and that's how the game ends, man. But that's my prediction. Let me know your prediction down in the comment section down below. This has been Man Talk Arsenal. I'm Teresa. I'm trying to say, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications on so you be notified every time we make a video, man. And I'm out. Peace.